I'm in my office. I've made it. I am delighted. I have room. I can breathe. There isn't a bed behind me. This is wonderful news. I am still setting this place up. I am still nowhere near where I want to be, but I am really excited with the setup I have so far. And I've got plants, I've got stormtroopers. It's awesome. But the best thing is I have internet that works. And last night I went live on Twitch for the first time. A few people came and joined me, and I recorded the session when I remembered. And this video is basically the first TheCineLecturer live video going up on YouTube, and we're going to join just as I'd realised I hadn't hit record yet, and just as my colleague Graham had asked me and reminded me to actually remember to say what the heck this is all about. Check it out, I hope you enjoy it, and keep an eye out for when I go live sometime soon once again. I'm not too sure right now whether what is this channel about, Graham? Thank you very much. Well, primarily this channel is going to be all about cinematography. I'm going to discuss about the art of cinematography. I'm going to discuss the technical side, what's going on in cinematography at the moment. I'm also going to discuss and talk about what's happening in the technology side. I'd like to talk about things that inspire me, as well as greater kind of what's going on in the media industry. I have a YouTube channel that I've been working on for a few months. I haven't been able to stream because I haven't been in a place where I can actually stream because the internet's been so poor. Now I'm in my office at the university. I think that I work out that I think I'm going to try some streaming and also continue my YouTube content. I don't know. Like my colleague Graham, who's watching right now, I think the only person watching right now, thank you. This is all part of learning to improve my teaching to camera, talking to an audience that actually isn't in the room. When I first started lecturing, one of the reasons why I took on the job is because I wanted to improve my skills at talking to a large room and addressing a large room and communicating to people. As I work on larger film sets, it's useful for me to be able to address a wider room, and so that skill combined with the lecturing worked really well and really nicely. Now this is the next evolution, talking to absolutely no one. There's no one in here but myself. I'm talking to a camera that's hanging rather crazily in front of me. It's not on a tripod. I've got it on a bit of a mad setup. I've also got a second camera, so I can switch over, and this is my top-down view camera. I'm using as my main camera over here. This is an A6300, which I've set up. The reason why it's upside down is I've got it set up attached to this rig, so I can take it off really easily and attach it to a tripod back at home for the days when I'm working at home. So this is attached via the top, then underneath there's room for me to attach the tripod, so I can really quickly swap this camera out, because my setup I'm designing fully around having a simple setup at home and having a more complicated setup here, just in case I have to work from home for any reason. And there will be days when I work from home, I'm not in the office because of the global pandemic right now. But yeah, so my top-down view, this is just a really old Sony Handycam, not even full HD. It's a weird 1440 by 1080p thing, but it does a good job. I can zoom it in and I can zoom it out. I'm having to reach up to do that. I have a remote control somewhere, but it just allows me to show the actual function. Let me get a better frame. Actual function of my Atem. I could flip the second cam feed in OBS. I don't quite know what that means, Graham. You're going to have to tell me that. I've got people wanting a Twitch on Twitter. People are wanting a Twitch link. How the heck do I put a Twitch link on Twitter? Just trying to work out how to do that. Do I have a Twitch link? Where do I get a Twitch link from? Oh my god, I just heard someone. I just heard an office. Someone else is in the building. This is weird. I've had the building to myself for a few days. Let me go back to a camera where it's just me. It's gone down to one viewer, so it might just be me now. where do I get a link from to my stream? I think that will be, if I'm correct, my channel here. Just posting out a Twitch. Oh, thank you, Graham. I've seen that you've given me a link there. Let me just boost that out. Twitch link. There we go. Got spelled correctly. What are you going to get from the shops, Graham? Best be good. You never brought me that flour that you managed to find me. I have lots of flour now, so don't worry. I can show off with all my flour. I'm sure I'll do some live baking. So I don't know. I think someone's going through rooms and offices right now. Maybe, maybe not. Let me go back into this view. But I'm quite pleased with this one. I'm quite pleased with this camera. I can have bits of equipment here, like this old Handycam, and I can be all doing a whole chocolate. I went on a chocolate raid last night. I enjoy the fact that I have to spend over £5 to use my card in the corner shop, so I normally spend about 10. Look at that viewfinder. This is the most incredible technology, but I can use this camera to do some good old-fashioned going through stuff, demos, which I think will be very useful if I need to demonstrate some equipment. I can utilize this. I need to get a third camera. I'm not too sure what the third camera is going to do right now. I can also do transitions like that, which is one of my favorite transitions. And of course, I can picture in picture as well, so I can be both here and here. I can be there, and I can be there, and I can be here, and I can be there, there. Disco. Lots of lovely options with this setup, which I'm pretty pleased about. It does feel like I've had a pretty impressive production facility in my bedroom for months, underutilized massively. It's been basically a glorified capture card whilst I was working from home when my setup was in my bedroom. Now I've got it here and actually got two cameras connected. I'm pretty pleased. I've got a microphone just above me here. I've got a Rode VideoMicro, which is going directly into the Atem. Is this all one screen scene in OBS then? Yes. So in OBS, this is just one scene. Let's try it. Let's. I might as well. Right. My computer's gonna have a little bit of a heart attack whilst I plug in my. Hopefully I'm still streaming. I think I am. Okay. Right. So if I'm still streaming, you can, and I now move to camera 4. Oh, it goes on forever. Right, that hopefully won't crash things, but you can basically see my screen now, what I'm seeing, and yes, it's all just one screen in OBS. It's just one output. I haven't added anything else to it. I could, but right now I don't think I'm going to bother. I want to be as simple as possible. I want to get into more of the fancy stuff, but for now this is freaking out my computer. So I'm going to remove this. I'm just going to remove that HDMI cable because it lowers the resolution of all my screens, which drives me really mad, and I'm not a fan of that. Right now it's having a bit of a. I don't know how that came across on the stream, but that's one of the reasons why I'm also recording on an external recorder, because I want to make sure that I've always got a backup recording. I know this will record down as well, but I want to make sure I've got it recording on my external, because it's going to be better quality, and my plan is to always record here, shoot live stuff, so I can get that on to YouTube as well. I'm sure there's loads more I can do. It's really weird and interesting being this side of things because I've spent a bit time. Hey, Mr. KDB, how you doing? Oh my god, I'm instantly gone into Twitch speak. If my wife saw this, she'd be going so angry. She's just always like, whenever I do anything like this, you start putting on a voice that no one wants. Please just talk normally. um, and I'm aware of outing people with proper names. I never know whether you can call people by proper names or what they're called on Twitch. That means now there's two of you, and so oh no, now it's saying 3 viewers. So I don't know whether I get that's more views. I don't know whether me viewing it actually counted. Going to push my views up by viewing it myself. Must let my mum know so I get at least one more viewer. So I'm pretty pleased with the fact I've got this set up so I can be looking at stuff. I don't know what more. I'm just trying to look around at what other stuff I could show here. It's one of those things. I've got all the equipment, but nothing really to utilize yet. I just really wanted to check this that happened and also actually get used to doing it because it's really odd. I think I'm very aware I am basically just afraid of silence, and a lot of Twitch streamers I've been watching, because I've really just got into this over the last few days, are quite able and relaxed to sit in silence, knowing that they're waiting for the chat to like the chat to kind of build up and respond, and aware of the lag. But I think part of me's got that kind of inbuilt of when I'm doing an actual live lecture. Talking to no one is still strange. I think it's easier when I'm recording videos for YouTube because I'm aware I can go and edit it. I can stop. I can. There's a lot on the cutting room floor. There's a lot of me kind of basically just fall into pieces, having a good think about what I want to say. Whereas I think right now I'm still doing it now. I'm not shutting up because I'm aware that if it goes silent, A, it gives people the time to leave and change to something else, or B, I feel I don't know what I feel. I can't think. This is a very strange experience. I am in awe of those of you who are in the chat right now who have spent their time doing this for a while and also keeping an eye on it. I've got 4 people in here. And it's nice watching people who kind of watching everyone, saying hi, and kind of paying attention to that. Where do you see all of the is it in OBS where you'll see all? Not that I'm expecting any of you to be throwing stuff all around or the screen, or is that stuff Graham? Is that stuff you've made? Do you make that? Do you make that separately, or is that something that Twitch does? I think I did a happy face in your last stream and it appeared on the screen. I don't know whether I assume OBS isn't going to show that. Those people who just turned up, I'm just well pleased that I've got. Oh, hello! I've got this set up. I've got this. I can transition. Hello. I can go to a still with that awful transition on. What? Halfway. What? This way. What? So I'm using an Atem Mini, which is really good fun. I'm a big fan of this. My plan with this is to basically it's all add-ons. Okay, well, I'll get please only use exactly. I'm pretty sure the way I'm going to boost student engagement is by just basically spending my whole time just wiping back and forth between things. Whenever the chat in my teaching gets bored, gets a bit stagnant, I'm just gonna add transitions. My plan is to basically be teaching cinematography with this, where I will have a camera. I'm gonna set up a room on Thursday afternoon, Friday, where there'll be a camera in the room, which will be the main camera. That will be the main source. which can always be in picture, as you can see at the top. And then I can change what's in picture, but I have to go into software. I can go into that in a minute. What I'm going to do is, so main camera, then I'll have a camera showing the room. So it can show how I'm changing lighting, how I'm moving things, and a camera closer pictured on the camera's buttons. So I can show what I'm changing and what I'm how I'm manipulating the camera, and then I can have a fourth camera set up. I don't know what. I'm sure I'll find out something. Maybe a top-down camera or something looking at the camera. So it's really hard to keep an eye on chat, even though there's only 4 people here and it's going fast. But I'm so far blowing people's minds just basically on Teams meetings by when I'm done fading to black. That's all it's really been used for so far. Graham's already nailed it, which was really proud of. I think there's like 90 people in there, and that was one of my favourite moments. But yes, that's the purpose of this. This is what I've been trialing in my home studio, my bedroom, and so I'm looking forward to setting up an actual streaming room for teaching. Obviously, most of that, when regards to the university, is going to be my university work is going to be closed off in the university's teaching space, but I still hope to be doing some of that stuff to a wider audience. I think it's going to be a worthwhile thing. But yeah, for those who are interested, I've got Sony A7S. No, I've not Sony A7S, so that's the camera I will be using. This is a Sony A6300, just with the basic lens on. I think I might swap it to a prime because I want a more blurred background than the one I'm achieving here, because I'm now in a smaller space, because I don't want to show what's behind me, because I want to give my colleagues in the office privacy. I'm recording everything onto a Odyssey 7Q, which you can't currently see, but I can allow you to see there, which is really cool because it's like hanging. It doesn't need to hang, but it's way cooler and more sci-fi by hanging, and therefore just better. I have got I don't know if I can show you that, I've got a really old Handycam hanging from above me, Sony Handycam, which is my top-down view. There, I've got room for another HDMI here, and I've got this. This one's just a right angle here, so it's easy for me to plug in. So if I want to share my screen, but it currently takes a little while because all of my screens suddenly jump down to 720p, and it's a bit of a nightmare. I've also got my wonderful chair with my cushion, which is great. I've missed it so much. I've been on a really crappy IKEA dining room chair for months. So to be back in my chair, which I got just because I wanted back support, but also so I can look like a pretty decent, like I know. If you got one of these, you're like, I must be good at computer games. I haven't played computer games in a very long time. But I must be good at them. I've also got, right now I've got one LED panel, which is a blind spot gear tile light, which has got an egg crate on it, and so it is making a difference. It's not making a huge difference. I would rather. Why is my aperture not changing? That's interesting, or is it? Let me have a look. Why is my aperture not changing? Oh, because you're still on the menu. Oh, crikey. You've been on menu for about 4 hours. I'd rather have it balanced so you can see outside. But if I bring up my light free on the most powerful, it barely hitting. Because the cinematographer in me is not happy about how blown out those windows are. But well, there's a medical school being built, so that's pretty exciting. It's almost like I can see the road to COVID survival building as I'm. Oh, look at that! That's burnt out every single day. I'm incredibly hopeful. I can't see anything now. Actually, how's that looking? I mean, wait. So what have I just done there? How have I achieved this? I've just. Oh, it's because I whacked my ISO up. That's not too bad a image. That's just a lamp. That's just a lamp on my laptop. But 2, 3. I'll just pop it up there. Nah, look at that. Look at this. I need some makeup. I need some proper makeup going on here. I'm not too happy about this. Let me just shut down my aperture. This is one of the reasons why I might move to prime, because I absolutely hate any form of electrical aperture. I hate that I'm turning a dial. I want to turn an actual physical bit on my lens. It's a pretty big window for ND. I don't think we've got roll big enough, but I could just ND. You know what? I could just ND this bit. Who said that? Now, Rump, you're onto something there. I might ND this window, because I can always sack this one off. But then that's a little bit depressing, because it's like we're heading into winter, and I mean, I want to savour every single little bit of natural light I can get. And also, I've got to bear in mind that this is a shared office. Have you only got an egg crate? Yeah, only an egg crate on the light, just to help it not annoy anyone else who's in the office when other people get in. The university does have lots of lovely lights I can borrow. I just kind of want to. I don't want to take when we get to all the students here. I don't want to take the equipment from them. I want them to be using those lights. So no softbox on it. Yeah, I'm going to dress them. My plants aren't even here yet. They're still back at home. I was going to bring them in today, but I've been in meetings all day, and I would have to drive the car back to my house, because there's a car full of. I think I left this office at the beginning of lockdown with 6 plants. There's now, I think, approaching 30, because I got very good at propagating one. I got very okay at a few of them. And yeah, sourdough and houseplants, obviously. I became the cliche of lockdown. Yeah, I have a very poor collection of Lego in my actual house. My son's only 20. Oh God, what's the date? He's 3 days away from 21 months old, and still too young for Lego. I really feel like I'm gonna really, my time of parenting is really going to come alive when Lego's a thing, I think. Or I'm just going to ignore him and take all the Lego. I can't wait for Lego. I love Lego. Lego's where it all started. That is the root of all of my creativities, right down to the Lego. But yeah, no, there's plants coming. I'm gonna move this all away. I don't think people get it. I work in media. I've got G drives. I don't think I need them all on show. And some of them I don't even have cables for anymore. And these business cards are no use. I'm not going to be giving out physical business cards for a long time. I imagine. But I've got a C stand. I've got. You get some bounce in. Could bounce myself. Some fill. Is it in shot? I could just maybe. Oh, I could just in. It's doing a bit. I wonder if I could just bounce myself instead of adding another light. Probably not. Could get a. Need to get out of the too far. Need to get out of the plastic, but I've got a focus chart. I could get that up. Might get it on some plywood. Put a little attachment so I can get it on a C stand behind me. Focus chart, because you're like, great. Duplo is not superior. I don't even have a mod, but I'm gonna ask my mod to ban you. Will you be my mod? And ban yourself. Yeah. Well, that's how you go live. I'm pretty pleased with that. I've survived. I think this is alright. I think this can work. I want another camera set up, just because I've got the space to. I'm not too sure what for. I think the most important thing of this is just getting cracking. I could, yeah, no, I have got the taste. This is it. I've watched other people gain the the addiction to this going live. It's this. The thing is, like, you put up a YouTube video, and I got so addicted at the beginning. I was constantly looking at my stats, constantly looking to see if there was more subscribers. And initially, because I had a bit, friends and other people I'd worked with the industry, and also the students who would be interested in that content, I had an initial boost of subscribers, and that really gets you hooked. And now here with this, you're getting the instant. Whereas that is, you put up something and you sit and wait. Here, doing live, I'm getting people responding, and I can see the viewers going up, view count. I don't know what the 21 views means. Does that mean other people have turned up and been like, I'm not interested? I don't know how that's going. Check out. I don't know who that is, but I'm just going to make note of that and check out that person, Graham, at another time. Just making note. Thank you. But yeah, this has worked. I don't think I need anything else on screen. Maybe I could look into some more stuff. Yeah, setting a schedule. I don't know whether this is just me going to be doing a little bit of a trial, and I don't know how much I'm going to go live because of the fact that I am reliant on an office that has 4 people in it. It's not my own space. When I'm at home, I'm going to be full-blown dad duty. That's what I want to do. So my work hours, don't know what the timetable is going to be like. We'll see. I'd like to do more of this stuff because it's what I like about doing live, and why I wanted an Atem is because I don't have the time to sit and edit videos quite the way I'd want to do it, so I can do it all live, and so I might as well stream, so I'm not cutting out all the or whatever. People are more forgiving, so I will be putting this up on YouTube and getting kind of wait till you get the drive for affiliate. It's super addictive. I see. I don't. What is affiliate? I remember you saying that, but I'm not too sure what that is. And Kelsey, I've seen you saying you got affiliate, so I'm not. Yeah, it makes sense. You can queue up clips. Yeah, I need to queuing. Sorry, I'm jumping. So you guys are behind me, but queuing up clips is a really smart idea. And I want to do a few live shows talking with people going through films I've shot. That's something I've been wanting to do for a while, but needing the internet to do that. So I will be doing that soon, hopefully. But what the heck's affiliate? Someone tell me what's going on Twitch. What is a Twitch? Where do you Twitch? Just means people can pay. Oh, right, okay, and you get tips. Well, all right. I mean, I will lie to you and say I'm not interested in that. But yeah, I like being the other side. In the end, I wonder if you guys can hear the trains. That's the other problem with here, is I'm next to a train track. In the end, this is all wonderful fun, but slight distraction that the end goal is and always will be to shoot films on a film set, or in a virtual production set, which is something I am looking into quite a lot. Would you chat to film and image and alumni and stuff? Would you chat to film and image alumni and stuff? It's not the best question, but yeah, I'll chat to film and image alumni. I'll do that, of course. Custom emotes. Yeah, no, I think that'd be cool. I think what I'm not doing is I'm not software based. I'm not like Graham. JM Cooper runs a wonderful channel where he's going through After Effects, through Photoshop, animation. It's really wonderful to watch, but I'm not really going to do that. I think it really, if I'm not demonstrating cinematography live with a camera set up with lights, it's going to be talking to people. It's going to be going through stuff, debating and chatting, something that really enhances what I'm doing with my education, with educating, with my university stuff as a lecturer. And kind of like the YouTube channel, it's kind of a home for my research, because I'm still trying to work out what that is. I know a lot of researchers say they're always still trying to work it out. It's always asking questions, but they still have defined themselves quite well, and I'm still not sure. I'm hoping out of all this, I would really like at the end of. I really wanted to be doing it by now, but COVID's kind of set a few things back. But I really love this time next year to have a focus and be on some kind of journey and course for further research for my own self. I do want to head down the route of doing a PhD at some point, no matter what I'm doing. Even if I was just working full time on film sets, I've always wanted to go and study for a PhD. So that I hope to come after this. So get them in as guests via Discord. I need to understand what Discord is. I had a look at it and then I left pretty quick. And like Q&A, yeah, what they're doing now. I mean, I can do that. That'd be quite nice. If you had a bot, you could do. If you had a bot, you could do a shout out. Graham, now I've gotten this far, and now I can do it. I'll actually probably pay attention more when you tell me stuff like this, because you've been telling me stuff for ages. But I think it's one of those things that I couldn't really take it in, because I've been on 4G at home since March. My internet completely collapsed. Basically, the cables going into my house are so old it can't carry the internet well. It was surviving, but then when everyone else went online in March, when the lockdown hit, my cables were overloaded or something and they just got trashed. And because it is more than 2 rooms that need to be accessed to sort it out, it's 4 rooms in my house to get to the stuff and sort it all out. OpenReach still won't work on it, even now. I haven't tried them in a couple of months, but I don't need it as much now that I'm here. But I've been on 4G, which has been okay, but I mean, that's the reason why I'll say I'm not very good at Apex Legends. It's because my internet's not good. Obviously, I'm brilliant at it, but I haven't played any Season 5. Too busy. Way too busy. My son's gone from napping lots and not being able to talk to now running everywhere, demanding lots of me and telling me he just wants cake. Yeah, I need to learn. Let's get it. Well, let's do it. I'll get you set up. Yeah. Hopefully we can be in the same room one day, Graham. That'd be nice. In the far and distance future. I think the Terrible Twos has, if it hasn't already started, then I'm worried. Because how much more terrible can it get? I love him, but how much more terrible can it get? Yeah, it's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time. He's in nursery right now, so he's gonna be getting shattered. Oh, your lads. I really hope one day soon, Kelsey, we can get our kids together and they can have a hangout. That'll be awesome. Yes, Graham. You see, that's the thing. If we can get your garage set up, Graham, and it will be an awesome creator studio thing. I've got equipment. I can bring cameras. Right, I am rambling. I'm pretty pleased with this. So this is showing that 2 cameras work, and yeah, I know it hasn't worked. I need to take stuff off your hands to clear up your garage. This I'm really pleased about, because this is a camera that is, I got it in 2008 and it is still going strong and works perfectly fine. It's what I use for all my films and stuff at university. It's just a basic Sony Handycam, and now here I am on a 6300. So that's 4K, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the Atem Mini only takes in 1080p. It's wonderful that it conforms everything into the same frame rate and resolution. Right now, I'm pretty sure it only outputs 720 over the USB-C into my laptop, which is then going onto the stream. On my Odyssey, I'm recording a full 1080 output. So there's the Pro version of this, and there's also Pro ISO, which means you can record every single channel separately. I think they still have the same limitations on it all being 1080. I think to go to 4K, you need the much bigger rigs. But I mean, for me, this is absolutely fantastic. It's a tiny little device. I mean, get some £90 little handy cams, and well, I don't understand what you want to watch it flipped. I don't understand what you mean flipped. Is that because it's literally upside down? You want the Atem to be up here, but then that would flip. Surely that would flip me on this. I can't. Annoyingly, I can't image flip I'd have to do it on the output of the camera, and the camera is not smart enough to do that. Or what I could do is turn it upside down the other way. Oh no, I don't know if I could rig that. And see, I've run out of magic arms. Right now, it's rigged on a knuckle from a C stand onto a clamp. Yeah, but maybe I can be like quirky and my hands come from a different direction. And that's like my USP. I need to think about that. Can you? No, the Atem won't. It's got a lot of limitations in the software, so I can't do much to the cameras, which is really, really annoying. I mean, maybe. I say it's limited. It's also massively vast. The software that comes with it. It's the same stuff that you can use on their large production rigs by Blackmagic. But I haven't been able to find it so far. Could you set up a macro to flip it when you switch to the setup? If I can, Callum, some good suggestions here. If I can do it in the Atem, then yes, you can set up macros, and I might have to have another little buttony thing to set those going. I am using OBS to broadcast this. It's OBS, but if I mirror an OBS, which I'm not too sure how I do, it would mean I would be mirrored as well. I'd be looking the other way. No, I'd be upside down. I think I need to do. I need to get another magic arm. I've got a couple more magic arms at home. They just need the ball bearings sorted because they're loose, so they won't stay in place. Let me just because we're come on a journey of discovery. I've not got a lot of room to show you, so I've got one arm here with my Odyssey, so that's not on a stand, and then I've got my light, which is on an arm, and you can see my arm, which goes all the way up to the top, which has got my camera on. So the reason why that's attached to the top is so I can take the camera off as easy as I've just done then, and take it home with me and put it on a tripod. And then there's my camera there, and you can see I've just run out of an arm. So if I can get a magic arm, I can actually just reposition it so this is actually just upside down, because that would be better. Or see if there's an image flip function in this, but I'm almost certain there's no controls to change what's coming out of this because it is super old. And there's no way to there's no thingy thread in the top. Is there anything else worth showing? I don't think so. Just close-ups of my face. Oh, don't drop. Go in, please. Oh, that's terrifying. Bear with me. Oh, I should have whilst I did that, I should have done my be right back. Should have done be right back whilst I'm doing. Oh, don't stick around if you gotta go. Lovely. Thank you very much for anyone who's come to come interview. I'm going to go anyway because this has gone on for 40 minutes, and that is longer than actually. What is the time? Oh, it's 4 o'clock. I need to go. I need to go dash and do the nursery run anyway. But thank you so much for coming and dropping by. I'll try and be a bit more pro with the old Twitter link on Twitch link on Twitter, but I'm not going to broadcast next time unless I've actually got something going on. That's a lie. I'll just do just chatting and just talk to myself quite happily. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. This has been a wild ride into live. Bye.